Hi everyone, Yacca here. So we have the priest achievements done, as you can see below me. And I needed to construct 3 decks to make it work. But I managed to do one of them in the first go, so good news there. The setup of this video will be that I will go through each deck and then you see some gameplay. So you get 3 different kind of mulligans, tips, and certain things around the achievement, and then you get to see some gameplay. And feel free to skip on ahead if you only miss like one or whatever. But I want to say before we head into this, do remember to subscribe. It is amazing, all of you guys coming in, and I really appreciate that. And I would appreciate if you are not subscribed yet, also to subscribe. And if you like what you see, you know where the thumbs up is. And I think that with that, let's have a look at the decks that I used to manage the achievements for Priest. But do be aware, this is control decks and stuff like this, so they might be a little bit longer than some of the others, some of the other achievement videos. But you will manage to get there with this. I bet you will. I managed to do it. And let's have a look at the decks in action. For this first one, it is instant gratification that I suggest you get with this specific quest priest. What is a little bit of a challenge here is that the one that was the card that you wanted to use, or that is in here for you to use in order to tutor out the shard once you get the quest done and you play Zorella, is Primordial Protector, and you can't play Primordial Protector in the same turn as you play Zorella. So you need to discover along the way, either from a Pandaren importer or a renew, or a Venomous Scorpion, a Thrive in the Shadows. It's a 2-cost spell which allows you to discover a copy of a spell in your deck. So that allows you to play Zorella for 5 mana. And then you play Thrive in the Shadows, and then you just choose the shard, and you get that tutored out in the same turn. That's how I did it, and that's what you're going to get to see in the gameplay video. If you want to be a little bit more consistent with this, you could opt to remove one of your other, maybe one of your 2-drops, like one of the Pandaren importers, and then just put a copy of a Thrive in the Shadows in your deck, and just wait to draw that 1 copy. Or if you want to be even more consistent, then maybe get like a Hysteria, remove one of those. But I really think that the deck comes together as a really solid control deck, so I would urge you to not do this and just play some games with it until you get that spell discovered. But it's up to you. I'll leave this deck code in the description, and feel free to change it up if you want to just hit that achievement right away, and you manage to put the shard in your deck, and then you just play that spell. Other than that, on the deck, how to play it, I will make this one will be a video in and of itself, because this is a really solid deck. I have a very good win rate with it, but you need to play this as a control deck. Remove your opponent's resources, heal, figure out how much damage can they actually deal, how much do you need to heal, which kind of board clears do you use, while also progressing the different parts of your quest line. And at the very top end, do be aware that you might need to, when you get the discovers out of something that you have in your deck, you might want to discover your 6 and 7 and 8 drops, because there's actually only one Mohawk. You really want to play that, because the Primordial is the one that you want to tutor your shard with. But of course you can play the Primordial. Sometimes you might want to discover, like if you haven't got Mutinous or Soul Mirror, then you might have a Zorella's Mount or Elec that you might want to discover out of Venomous Scorpion or Pandaren Importer. So then you get a 7-drop or 7-cost card. So be aware, there's like 2 facets of this. You have one where you need to control stuff and be really aware of that, and also utilize resources, which is not on the point where you need to use it with the quest line. Sometimes you just win without completing the quest, because you just control your opponent into having no cards, and you heal your way out of reach and all this kind of stuff, so you don't need to complete the quest. And other times you need to scrounge it up and actually find the win some other way. But I think enough said around that. You want to see the deck, how it performed the achievement. So let's head on into that so you can see the deck in action. Is not guaranteed, but I won my fair share of matches against Paladin. And we've got a 2 and a 4. As part of the quest, we'll keep it. Ooh, and a 6 as well. That's nice. We've got part 2 of the quest lined up.
I cannot wait to read these.
Another Hysteria. See, a 3 or 5, I guess.
Things you never knew you wanted.
Another 6. Death could be useful. And really, Soul Mirror is also great. Okay, let's go for the control route and just grab the death. I do have a good amount of 3s in here. And he's trading it out, right? Yes, he is. Oh, now I got the curve. Discover a spell. It's like a 5 or 7. 5, 7, 8. Ooh, this I can use with the shard once I get it there. And then I can complete the quest actually. Or I can just discover a Soul Mirror. Okay. Is it Condemn? It could be Yacca, but that doesn't really matter all that much. It'll just be another 4-cost spell, and that's okay.
What do the cards say?
Sure, let's jump into the next part of the quest. And I do have another Hysteria in hand, so I don't see any challenges with this. Unless we buff him. Oh, that's a nice 4-cost card. Merci. And a 5. That's kind of what I needed. A 5 and a 6. In an aggressive matchup, Renew would have been great, but I think this is just the one we go for. And then a Wave allows me to clear any board. Wave of Apathy.
Really? It's not too heavy.
This is fine. I'm not in a rush.
May the light grant you peace.
It seems like Condemn is the way to go. Could be the way to go. Soul Mirror. Is it even? Might drop a big minion on next turn, then I can Hysteria. I don't think we do anything. This is too much to use. I don't want to expend resources unnecessarily, and this is only 4 points of damage. Sure. This heals me up to full. Could also Hysteria now, or against all odds. I do have another way of clearing a big minion. let's use the mana on this turn. Then we can play against all odds on the next turn.
The path is clear.
Likely he'll just trade in with the 2/3 drops and then push the 5 face. Or the 3 attack one here, and then this one.
Peace.
We'll see. Oh, he has another way through it. Okay, then against all odds, it's probably like
I cannot wait to read these.
leaves up 2 minions, which is okay. But I guess I drop it with a wave of apathy if I do get it to clear the board completely. I do not, but we are fine to do this, and then we also get the second part done. Discover a card, should be an 8-drop. This gets me a 9. Could also get renew, see what I get out of that one.
What do the cards say?
Is Talon or renew? It's one of those guys. One of those cards. Talon is going to be a 5 and then nothing else. Renew, I can play this turn.
What do the cards say?
Yeah, I think it's renew. It's more healing. This gets me anything, including stuff that I already have in the deck. Ruin, Hysteria. I think Ruin. I want heart removal. I have 1 Hysteria already. Let's see how far he can. He has 6 damage that I know of to the Librum, and the damage I can see on board.
I'm going to throw the book
I do
3,
love
6.
at
Hysteria, that one. Okay. So we kind of got the setup now. But this is not really a board that I want to soul mirror. If I do that, if I condemn first, just that one, and it's gonna be, then I clear the board. So let's do that. Condemn is getting increasingly worse. Then with Hysteria. And then I guess with Pandaren. We're looking for
Things you never knew you wanted.
like 7 or 8 drops. Another Thrive in the Shadows, Devouring Plague. I think we go for another Thrive. Then we can pull out a wave or against all odds and still have 1 for the shot.
reporting for duty.
I guess we just soul mirror here. I want to progress the quest. Okay. Then I guess we do not. What can we do? I guess I can steal his Librum. It's not really something that benefits me, but it hurts him quite substantially. And we are control deck, so let's remove his resources. We heal. And then I can always Mohawk. I have the option now, Mohawk and just heal. And then when we get a good board, we can soul mirror that, and then we are good to go. What? That looked weird. Okay, so he gets a bunch of Librams back. I think let's just missing both. We could also just trade in and then soul mirror. I don't want to fill my hand up with Librams after all. I think we're fine doing that.
To battle!
Sure. Soul mirror. We can take a bit of damage, that's fine. Heal. Let's see, he needs to play something, and then we can, because he can't really do anything with, he needs something to be on the board. And then I can probably Mohawk. Just fill us up on that one, that's fine. Libram of Hope is, well, he does have one, at least. That's fine.
My blade seeks vengeance.
Okay, we're just gonna heal here. Dropping in Mohawk. Could also just condemn and Mohawk to clears that one. And then I don't have to worry about his ability. And it also takes care of Omayak if it is that one. It is, okay. What are we getting? Well, that's the same, just delayed. But I'm dropping this one anyway. And even if he does have Mutinous, which is very unlikely based on the list that they are usually running, then we can still manage to do Zarella. He needs to do a lot more than that. One more. You're there. And then I more or less clear the board. Okay. I do not.
Reporting for duty.
But I can get rid of the board. Well, it's also pretty good. But if I actually increase the attack of these two guys and then Shadow at Ruin, then he needs to redevelop from scratch. I heal and then I drop in Soth.
What do the cards say?
There we go. And you will have that one. There you go. Have your Librams. And this is a taunt, which is great. And he does have... Well, he has Zarella left, which is a rush. He also has Varian. Eight damage does not get him there. There's a bunch of healing in this one, so maybe I do it the other way around first, just to make sure.
Reporting for duty.
Unless I get a wave of apathy, then I guess I could do it. So that's kind of the draw that I need in order for me to finish the... Oh, there we go. And this is how to do the quest. The achievement. Shove this one in. That's the third kind of spell. We wave. And we thrive. We get the shard. And let's just go for a renew. And we win! Only thing would be if he plays a secret. Oh, he played both Oh My Yards.
Reporting for duty.
GG, well played. And we're done. For the next achievement, Circus Show, where you want to play an Elec mount on a spawned Elec. So you need to play this on a minion, it needs to die, and then you play another Elec mount on that Elec that is spawned. That's generally just that's the achievement in itself. And what I did is that I had a Rust Rock Viper in here that I removed and put in a 7-drop. And I also have removed Mutinous. So this is more consistent against aggro decks because you have a lot of taunts in here. And you can make your small minions into something that will really soak up some damage. And whenever that Elec hits the ground, you can then have hopefully the other one ready in order to play it. But I actually only played one game with it because the mindset is still the same. There's just a different kind of disruption. The other quest priest had disruption against combo decks, quest decks with Mutinous, where this has disruption against aggressive decks, board focused decks. So there's a little bit skewed matchup between those two, but it's essentially the same. So I don't want to go through too much. It actually plays more or less like the other deck, but I'll leave you with a bit of gameplay so you can see how I actually managed to do the achievement in the first go, mind you.
Azul versus Luna. The forest fights
Okay.
back. I foresaw.
Let's see if we can do the Elec Mount achievement. This is the first time I'm doing this. I'm keeping that one. Might not be as good of an idea, but let's try. We play the quests. Then I would really like a Panarin Importer renew. Not renew. Panarin Importer. Would be awesome. Oh no, that's gonna mess up the curve. Yay, I got my 5-drop. Heal that one. I hope that I'm not gonna lose too many ranks in this. Hysteria again? What's going on here? Well, we're not really taking any damage. I guess that's fine. I guess we can Hysteria the tower. We can attack whenever that one is activated, right?
Now how about...
I think that overwrites it. Let's try. It also might be that we get something else where we guarantee to get rid of it, but I don't think so. Venomous Scoop it. That's a fool. We'll do this. You might have like a Park Panther, which would be slightly annoying. But I think Kazakus is the one that's run more. Oh, he has the Panther. We're gonna try to hysteria the tower. See what happens. It's gonna clear the Panther if it can attack. Let's try. Yes! Great stuff. And then the Pandaren Importer is gonna be a Y3 drop now. Choose the hysteria again. Maybe I'll just wait. Also, Pandaren Importer might get me. It's not gonna get condemned because I have that already. This could be fine together with that one. Let's see what we get
I
here.
have things you never knew you wanted.
Devouring Plague. That could be something. Sure. I'll heal a little bit. Wait for my 2-drop. One less target for Arbor Up. If that ends up being something.
Step out!
Ooh. Really would like to draw the other leg. Like, really? No, go face, come on. Go face. Thank you. And then I draw the other Elec Mount and then finish the quest. Oh man. Let's do this anyway.
Those were priceless.
Should get me at least one more turn. To draw the Elec Mount. Also I have a Wave for Apathy. Venomous Scoop hit, stuff like that. Right now I'm really focused on getting that achievement done, but it also furthers my game plan. That I want to put taunts up, stall the aggro, all this kind of stuff.
What if?
We have another 4/7 coming out of the Pandaren.
Now how about
Primal guards, hold the line!
Okay. That's a lot of stuff. Power up. Does proc Elec. Condemn doesn't really get me there.
What do the cards
Could
say?
do this and wave. Stealing something.
What do
I
the
think that
cards
might be worth it, and then
say?
heal.
Your mind is not your
Wave.
dance, puppet, dance.
Healing this one. And then maybe he uses his one attack minions to clear the Annoyatron and not the Elec. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, honestly. Giving me one more turn to draw the Elec Mount.
What if?
Come on. That's okay-ish. No! Oh, he's gonna do the value trades, right? Yes, do the value trades. You know you want to. No, he's not gonna do that, right? He's gonna trade into the Alec. Oh, annoying! Then I'm gonna destroy you.
Time goes short.
Okay. You had it coming. Okay, we can 4, 3, 2. Guess we do the 2 first. Just to finish part of the quest, see what we get. We had the other condemned, then I just choose that one. He's out of arbor ups, and then I likely win anyway. Light shower. That's only one odd. And then I guess we use this scope pit. Yeah, sure. Another condemn. And then I guess we're more or less GG well played. Yeah, there's no acorns in there. We're fine. Too bad about the Alec mount. Well, we could discover one and then we have a natural one. Like out of the venomous scope it. And we are back in business. Okay. Let's have that annoying setup he does. I probably need Hysteria, the teacher's pet, and hope. Maybe I trade in the 1-3 first. That could be worth it. Alrighty. Renew. So red could be great as well. Let's trade this. Oh, that's a poisonous one. Renew first. See what we get. Another Alec mount. The dream is alive, guys. So this one, it's one of these three. I think I'm actually more scared of this one than I am of the 1-3. Let's just heal it so he can't do a value trade with that one. Well, he can use, if he uses a 0 power, then that works. Still missing a light show elemental. Yeah.
If
But he doesn't really, with the 2 Arbor Ops gone, and he's running the Park Panther package, he doesn't really have that much burst. So I'm doing okay-ish here.
Probably. That's an upgrade. Probably.
10 odds. Okay, a wave or condemn?
What is it? What is it?
Yes, same deal. Wave or condemn. 2 cards out of 15. I guess you could use a soul mirror as well. Another against all odds. We can get a wave or a condemn out of this one. We get another Relic Mount. We do have the setup now. Let's just heal. Give it another go. Getting a wave, getting... Haha! Great. Perfect. Wave or condemn. Soul mirror as well. These are the options that I really would like to get. And again, he does not have that much burst since he doesn't have any Arbor Ups left.
let's see.
Sorella could also do a bit of work here. Fair enough. He really wants to draw, huh? Okay. It's quite a sturdy board, which is good for me. Does I need to drop something? Okay, a wave, that's good. Get to clear the board. There we go. Then we just heal. Great. Worst 3-drop. But as long as the board is clear, then it's fine. Let's see what I can find.
In the middle.
Would you? Again?
You're barking on the wrong tree.
I'm out of waves, man.
Probably.
Take care of my board
That's an
still.
upgrade. Probably.
But I guess Soul Mirror is the way to go. Question is, what do I heal? Do I heal this one? I guess I don't. I heal myself. Seven damage. He needs to find another 10, which is unlikely. I see I can do a bunch of traits now. He'll probably do some traits. Value trait, the 4-2 into face. Oh, that would be the best idea. That would be a good idea, though. Then we Alex mount this one.
The light protects me. The light
Hopefully he's
protects
not
me.
gonna give up.
Time grows short.
Oh, he's not, right? He's not. So let's do this one. Kill that. Kill this one. I really want to make sure that he does not destroy the other one. Only 14 life, come on, you can do it. Then I will be fulfilled and happy.
Let's see.
Come on, finish it off. Yes, yes, come on, you can do it. Remember, you also have an grey bow in there. Yes. Like the Emperor would say, good. Yes. Ha ha! We get to complete it. Don't yield, please. Let me finish it. Circus Show. Here we come. Come on. No. Yes. We got it. First try. Let's see if we can make this land on one of the watchtowers. We cannot. Discover a spell.
Somewhere to go.
I guess it's gonna be void shot. Focused will silence a minion.
Out of my wounds.
And what do we need to do here? 6 cost. And still do the quest.
My wounds.
There we go. And we're still in a good spot. We're very much winning this game. Even against the top tier deck of the entire meta. I'm just saying. Just saying. All right.
Out of my wounds.
Let's get this one done.
Time's ticking.
Let's see where it goes. That one. You have a buff. Ha ha ha. Ooh, feels great. Do this. That one. So then if I get my condemn, just munching up those acorns.
I'm running
Come.
out of cards.
Ah, come on!
I have no cards left.
It was only acorns. Okay. I need to take a shower, I think. This is... Oh, man.
What if?
Probably not that many ifs.
I can't win them all.
Well played, guys. We managed to do it. First try. For the last one, join the dark side, where you actually turn into a Shadow Priest. And your hero power deals damage instead of healing. I went back to my roots and found the aggressive Shadow Priest. There's another list running around, but it doesn't really have a good win rate, and I would say that I hope if you played Priest at that point in time that you finish this, because it is worse now since the illusion nerf, where you don't steal your opponent's hand, you just copy it. This is way worse, and you have one of your really primary win conditions is gone. Not saying that this could work just fine, and actually has good matchups against certain decks, like some of the slower ones, like Big Warrior, Control Warrior. Actually, Shadow Priest does really well against those, and so it's a little bit worse off. That's what I want to say with it. But you can still get there, and you can stabilize, and it's gonna be performing okay-ish. One combo that I want to talk about, if you were also talking about the wins, which we should, because you want to win as much as possible while completing this, is that you have your Disciplinary and Gambling in here. This is quite an expensive card, but this in conjunction with more like Tiny Fins and some of the other, like if you, for instance, drop your Guardian Oak Merchant, it will generate a shield, and then you will turn it into a 4/4 student, failed student. So there's a bunch of stuff in here which is really aggressive, and you need to play it like this. Only be concerned around trading on the board if that's also your opponent's win condition, or else you really need to be aggressive in your game plan. I'll leave you with the final bit of gameplay so you can see how an example would be to pilot the Shadow Priest. So let's have a look at the deck in action.
Versus Tyrande.
It's probably Quest, because that's more viable.
I foresaw this encounter.
But I should have an okay matchup against them, because it's around curving out to some optimal minions and stuff like that. This is a strong 1-drop, but a slow one. But at least we have a curve. And it's better on one than many other things. Look like, oh, it's not Quest. Okay, then what is it? Straight up Control. Shadow like me. Alright.
Happy Hallows End. Hallows End.
Hallows End.
Is anyone else lost?
Wow. Now this is a rare sight.
Too much power.
Alrighty. Well, I guess if he uses his hero power minion, I don't take that much damage. But then again, I do take a bunch of damage from those two guys. Then Cool Tyrann and Frazzled Freshman is gonna be fine on the next turn. Yeah, just aggro it up. Okay.
Count your blessings, mate.
Minion in the way here. And I think I want to capitalize on that 1-3. Because now I am in the driving seat here.
Like a wisp in a
It doesn't do anything right now. So let's not worry about it right now. Sure. And thank you for the void touched attendant. So Let's do this first. It might be a conceit already, who knows?
Come, pray with me.
Okay, that's fine. And then we even go face with this one.
That minion already
Bless you!
That's really good. And he's probably killing it off now. I know I would, because I am definitely getting a lot more out of it than he is right now. And even that additional damage also counts towards the achievement completion. So thank you on multiple levels. Okay, and then he's trading it off. Sure. Oh, and I only have spells. Oh, that's good. Like, really good. To make the mana a little bit more efficient, I think I'm gonna use Thrive in the Shadows as well. I'm gonna shoot that one. Do a bit of board control. I'm very much ahead, so I don't think it is that much of a challenge. Is it Void Shard? I think that does something right away. Shoot you.
Bless you!
Do that.
Praise the twilight!
Face. That one I can clear as well, without losing any minions. But I also really would like to get the Disciplinarian Gambling up and running, because that's gonna be awesome. Those neophytes are actually quite annoying, because I wanted to do a Void Shard into a thing on that one. Oh, I can't do that anymore.
What must I do?
I think I'll set it up for the next turn, and then I can ping with this one, which is going to be on that one. Apotheosis, it'll still be 3, even though it's discounted due to the new fight. But it affects the board state a little bit better than the other one. Drawing minions?
The end is near.
Maybe on the next turn. We'll just trade this one. This should be fine. And then I can really pop off with the Disciplinarian Gambling on the next turn if I draw some cheap minions out of Insights. Because they'll probably be like 1 or 0 cost. And if he goes face, then I could even just Apotheosis.
Come, pray with me.
So a little bit more of a greedy route, I guess. Wow, we're getting close to lethal now. 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of want to have board control, but still I don't particularly need it. Can still do the Apotheosis play if I do this. So let's just draw one first, see what we get. Okay, that's good in and of itself. So maybe I just play these two and trade. And he needs to figure out what he does with it. He might do a value trade.
What must I do?
Maybe I just go face. No, he has board buffs and stuff like that, so I wanna control it a little bit. And he has more. He's more enticed to actually clear my stuff because he's lower in life. I do have lethal if he doesn't clear it, for instance. Do I have lethal if he just clears that one? That'll be another 3 damage. 6, 10, yeah. If he just clears the one, the spirit, then we have him. And even without playing the Gantling. And if he somehow clears, resets the board, then I could do something maybe with the Gantling to set it up. And if I draw the Void Shard, it's a 2-turn lethal with the 8 damage that represents. Or 2-turn, actually. I need one more damage. 2 turns will be 4 and 8. It will be 12. It's that one. And heals in the process. But then again, that's gonna be 3, 5, that's 8. Another 5. 13, so I need another 4. Three. So if I do this, then it's only going to be 4. So I can't do that. Oh, I really would like to use that one. But I don't think I can do it. I cannot do it. But I could do this. But then I kind of need to hit face.
What must I do?
We're just gonna do the safe play here. Right. Then use that with Gambling on the next turn. This is also a good amount of damage. 8, 10. I need 4 more damage. That's 3 out of this one. So 1 off as it is right now. Unless I draw my Void Touch Attendant, then we're there. No, we're not, right, because then we have 1 mana off. It's 8, 5, 10. Yeah. We're getting close, both of us. There's no way he's got in here. Okay. Does he clear that one?
You here for the tour?
He's thinking about it. He's carrying it. Then I'm 1 off. And then we get the Void Touched Attendant. But isn't that... Oh man, I'm just literally 1 mana off this being lethal.
What do the cards say?
But I can do, like, this is 3 and there's 6 left. I can't leave it out there. I can't. But this is still a lethal setup. So if I shoot and just drop those 2. Then that's 5. I have so much life left, so it shouldn't be a problem.
The end is near.
Yeah, we're gonna set up the next turn lethal. And then we're just gonna spam the board.
Class dismissed.
There we go. And this one. I'd rather get the 4/4 because it lines up somewhat poorly with his board. And he only has 2 cards to take care of my stuff. If he still runs Lucia, then he can heal for 4. And that's a bit annoying, isn't it? And he goes to 13. But I have 4, 10, 13, so 11. So I need another 3. I need one of my minions to survive. Then we should be okay, even if he does something crazy. I do think that I'm in a much more comfortable situation here because I have the void shards in hand. So I know there's a possibility to do it. He doesn't know I have the burst, so he thinks there's a chance. And this makes sense. Also, he should trade away the gambling. I've lost in the past when I didn't do that. But it seems like we're pretty on here.
There is no light, only power.
Trade it off. Also, there's just lethal on the board. There we go. And of course, you want to get the hero power in, because that is the achievement. But we are fine now. We have lethal. And thanks for watching.